Hi guys, it's that graveyard girl. I'm Emily. I wanted to start a tag video, just if you guys ever have a story to tell. This is my story about what I dealt with growing up, going through school, going with my family, and just generally that kind of stuff. I want to tag 3 people: Romeo Tostado, I think her name's Miss Toxic Tears, and Haylee Nicole. These are generally people I think would have interesting stories to tell. It's up to them if they want to choose to accept it or not. If you guys have a story to tell, if you have any friends you think would have stories to tell, feel free to talk to them and see if they want to do it. Going throughout elementary school, I really started after elementary school. I had 2 of my best friends move away, one of which was Caitlin, who kind of introduced me to the darker style of fashion that I really was drawn to, Top Topic and whatnot. And then my 2nd grade crush, who was also still a really good friend of mine, he moved away. They were all just variously through school. I had someone who I called a friend bullying me. I just had a lot of issues. I moved about 45 minutes away from my old school when I went to middle school. I didn't know anyone here. I didn't go to the elementary school. Everyone had friends from the elementary school. I was just really awkward. I didn't like getting up in the morning. I really didn't put that much effort into my appearance because it was 6 o'clock in the morning. I really didn't want to be there. I joined band, which was the only place I really made friends. I went through modeling school then, and I also had a lot of issues with people saying that I was faking that. It was something I was really proud of doing, and to say that they were saying I was faking it was really hard. I was this really shy, self-conscious girl. I really just wanted to make friends, and they were saying some pretty mean stuff. Going through modeling gave me the access to makeup that I needed to express myself a bit more, wearing heavy eyeliner, black eyeshadow, that kind of stuff. Which is what I wore throughout middle school. 7th grade, I developed the nickname the Vampire Emo Dyke. And really debunking it really wasn't that out there. I read Twilight like crazy, I read Vampire Kisses like crazy. I was always reading horror novels. Well, not Twilight and Vampire Kisses weren't horror, but they were like vampire novels. Young adult fiction, that kind of stuff. It's mostly what I did all day, is read. So vampire wasn't really out there. Like I said, I wore smudged makeup, smudged eyeliner, and jeans, and a black jacket all year long. So like I've said in my intro, I don't know that I've been emo and goth, but it really wasn't that out there. Dyke was what bothered me because it went into my sexuality. They thought I was confused. They said, oh, you're a lesbian, no, you think you're a guy, all this different stuff that wasn't true. I had a friend who had actually asked, I met him in my 9th grade year, and I asked him, we went to the same middle school, we didn't know each other when we went to school, I never saw him, and I asked him one day, I said, when you went to Tarpon Middle, have you ever heard of the Vampire Emo Dyke? He said yes. He told me different things that people said about the Vampire Emo Dyke, and I told him that's me. He didn't know how to react. It wasn't bad, it was just generally, he couldn't comprehend that this girl he'd heard so much about, so much negative stuff about, was this sweet, shy, quiet girl who he was really one of my best friends at the time. This girl he spent so much time with, this friend of his, was that girl he heard about. Throughout 8th grade, I got fake date requests. I knew they were joking. They were kind of joking, saying, oh, just basically they were saying you're never going to get a date because you don't put effort, you're a freak, you're weird, all this other shit. I had to start homeschool because I just generally couldn't focus in class. I didn't leave because I felt too judged. I just generally couldn't, my grades were slipping. And And my mom had been seemingly supportive of it until she goes, well, high school is the best years of your life. I'm not going to let you miss them. So she was going to make me go back to 9th grade year. I wasn't thrilled about that. But the thing that really bothered me is she tells me, when you go to high school, you're not going to dress in your goth garb. You can dress like normal stuff, you know, color tees, jeans, none of the black hoodies. I couldn't wear makeup that was too dark, any of that stuff. I told her, I said I didn't leave middle school because of the way I was being judged. I left because I was getting distracted. And I said I'm not going to make fake friends and have them call me a poser when they see me outside of school and realize how I actually dress. And I'm not compromising who I am for anybody. She pushed it for a few months. She said, no, I'm not going to let you wear it. And I told her, straight to her face, I said, do you want me to be the teenager who has to sneak clothes to school to change when she gets to school and then change before she gets home? And she said, no. So that's who I'm going to be if you don't let me wear what I want going to school. Finally, she caved in. There was nothing she could do. She knew I was going to wear it whether she allowed it or not. It did hurt a lot knowing that she felt ashamed. I've had people tell me throughout the years that she was just concerned and that she didn't want me to go through what I went through in middle school, despite the fact I told her 20 million times that I didn't care what people said. People didn't like me, they didn't like me. I wasn't going to be fake to make friends. The thing that changed my life in high school, I joined a drama class, I joined a drama club, and one of the leaders of the drama club stands up and goes, well, there's a meeting this Saturday, and gives the location, and said it's a haunted house called Scarecrow, and you know, just kind of, you guys can come if you want, see how it goes. And I came to my dad and I said, I really want to go to this. And from that day, my life changed drastically. I found a group of people who were like a family to me. I made friends that I had in drama class and in various other classes that I would have never talked to if I were not for this place. I made friends, I found a place, I found a family. And the directors taught me that it was okay to be weird and that it was okay to be myself. And there was nothing wrong with it. And I learned not to let it bother me. But I never actually had someone tell me that who I am is okay. And it was a really big thing for me. Because I felt like I belonged. And I'm not kidding when I say it changed my life. Because still to this day, 2 days ago, I was going to film this on Saturday, and I went to that work. 5 years now. And it didn't matter what people said in school. It suddenly didn't matter that people thought I was a freak. Because I had this family that loved me unconditionally. That chose to call me family. And who chose to be there for me and to tell me that everything's okay and that I am okay for who I am. And it changed my outlook a lot. I was able to feel okay finding other friends in school who were like me and who would accept me for who I was. And while I felt